You guys, we have got to talk about Zach Bryan and Brianna Chickenfry because the two of them have been going back and forth on social media, posting and deleting things, throwing shade at one another. It is a whole mess, and it has been months since their breakup. I mean, in October, it will be a year since they broke up, but we are still talking about this as they are coming at each other online, and we're going to break everything down. Brianna Chickenfry and Zach Bryan had quite the public breakup, and things are still unfolding to this very day. In October 2024, Zach confirmed via Instagram stories that the two of them had broken up. Meanwhile, Brianna later shared that that post had actually blindsided her, and she did not expect him to share that so quickly with the public, and she thought that she was going to have time to heal before having to talk about it so publicly. When she did speak out about what the relationship was like, she accused Zach of emotionally abusive behavior during their relationship, claiming he tried to control aspects of her life like what she wore, what she posted, who she spent time with. She even said that his team offered her $12 million in a New York City apartment in exchange for signing an NDA to stay quiet about their relationship, but she refused. She also implied that some of his other exes may have signed similar agreements. Around the time that Zach and Brianna were breaking up, there was also so much conversation surrounding her friendship with her friend Grace, whom she used to do the Plan Brie podcast with. Fans felt like over time, as Brianna was dating Zach, she was letting her relationship affect their friendship, and Brianna had spoken out saying that she was upset that Grace didn't defend her publicly against backlash that she would receive, and it caused this rift between them. People were sticking up for Grace because they were like, why would she defend you if you're letting your boyfriend talk to her that way? It was this whole big thing. But like I said, Brianna ended the Plan Brie podcast and Grace ended up leaving Barstool, and fans supported Grace because they just felt bad for how everything ended up. Anyway, this whole breakup has been brought back up again because on Sunday, I mentioned how Zach recently came out with a new song titled River Washed Hair, which people speculated might be about Brianna, as the lyrics sounded like it could play into him maybe apologizing to her or something. In the song, he sings, "Start over, find closure, and just say I'm sorry to that sweet girl who tore off that dress. The way the moon's cresting over green pines, resting next to that coastline I rode, it made me think of you in the dirt out in Santa Fe, and all of the good times I stole." This TikTok user posted a video saying, "Did someone check on Brie? LOL." And Zach ended up commenting and said, "LMFAO, I said sweet. This is not about whatever she has going on. Ha ha." Brianna ended up responding and she said, "LMAO, obviously he doesn't think I'm sweet. I turned down $12 million to share my story while Rose and Deb signed NDAs. Also, FYI, his songs aren't about anyone. He writes them blackout at 6 a.m. Also, his comment just made me feel very excited to share some videos and stories of him this week on BFFs. Can't wait to release the fire pit recording." So she was basically saying that she was about to put out this footage of Zach and how he was in their relationship, specifically this fire pit recording, which fans believe is this big blowout moment where him and Grace were kind of going at it over Brianna's birthday. After Brianna said this, things were then taken a step further as Zach later shared a screenshot of a private message from Brianna saying that she still had love for him, but he quickly deleted it. According to the screenshot, though, it seems that this text was sent last year around the time that they broke up, and this is just something that she sent him at the time. She said, "Enjoy Oklahoma and know through this all, I still have love for you, and things would have ended a lot differently if it were up to me. I hope one day you can see past all the BS of your life and know I was always in your corner. Finish off the last leg of tour strong like you always do. Enjoy Paris, and wherever you end up, just know that I'll be wherever I end up, wishing the best for you. If you ever need a family to lean on, mine will always be yours, me not attached. I'll never forget the love I felt for you at one time in this life. Timing was wrong and you weren't ready, and that's okay. Enjoy being a rock star. If you ever need a friend that gets it, I'll always be here. I don't break my promises. I never wanted the lifestyle or money attached to you, just wanted to love someone I felt was worth loving. And I'll choose to believe you didn't mean all the things you said to me tonight, even if you did. I want to leave this love only on my end. That's all I wanted, and I do believe I deserved a goodbye. You knew knew you'd never see me again when you left, and so did I. Tell Mac I love her, and please take care of Stump. I'll think of him every day until I die, lol. And give Jack a big hug for Boston and I. And it seems he hearted that message, and then she sent another message that we can't really see, but it says, so are we just ending on that? I don't know why he posted that. Maybe to be like, it wasn't all bad if she's saying this to me, but I just feel like she was being nice. And I also feel like when you're in the thick of a relationship, even if, the person is treating you badly, sometimes you can't see it until months later and you're like so far removed from it. So of course she's going to be talking about it differently a couple days, weeks, months, almost a year outside of the relationship than when she's like so in it. But anyway, he ended up posting another screenshot that looked to be a conversation between Brianna and somebody else and said, where I'm at. Option A, 12 million. I say nothing about him. Just say, yeah, we broke up. I really want to move on and heal. Option B, Duxbury House. I essentially take the high road, talk about the ending. Won't talk about the non-public cheating. There is a lot throughout our whole entire relationship I'm finding out about. Won't talk about him being a narcissist. Just say he did me a favor. I'm happy I got out and I wish him the best. Let him be a lesson learned. Can guarantee the Grace recording never gets talked about. I have no control over Josh and Dave. They really hate him, but I will not feed into any of it. They are on their own. They have no insider information from me, so everything they ever say would be already public knowledge. Option C, essentially a messy war. I air out everything I experience and don't hold back. After this was posted and deleted, Brianna then posted a TikTok to the Taylor Swift song, Is It Over Now? And she specifically posted with the lyrics that say, your new girl is my clone, because people have been saying that Zach has been hanging out with a girl that looks awfully a lot like Bri.
Zach Bryan has been hanging out with a Brianna Chickenfry doppelganger, which I'm mind blown because this picture is not of Bri. Zach Bryan has been liking pictures of this girl, and we'll just call her Jane. Jane had uploaded a carousel of photos to her IG and had included a photo in the carousel of her and Zach Bryan in Spain during the running of the bulls. And here's a better look at the picture. And anyone with two eyes can see that this girl is a splitting image of Brianna. Like, I'm giving you 3 seconds. Guess who is Bri here? Okay, this is Bri. And it's just not one photo where she resembles Brianna.
In the caption of one of her recent TikToks, somebody said, what doesn't kill you calls you 6 months later. And she said, for real, bro. And someone else said, this is wild. He's become unhinged because you're thriving, and especially because you're dating again. And she said, the day I posted, I interviewed Adam Sandler. He crashed out, still trying to ruin all my moments. She also took to her Instagram story to vent more, saying, boy is blackout at 7 a.m. again, shocker. Living rent-free in yo head. She also posted a screenshot of text messages saying, and I rest my case, his manager texting me their options for NDA. And the text read, 1 sec, gonna have Stefan and David approve first. Just finished typing. A, Duxbury House plus 3 million, or B, 10 million payment. Terms should be say nothing about Zach. Just say, yeah, we broke up, really want to move on and heal. Won't talk about non-public cheating. Guarantee the Grace recording never gets talked about. She has no control over Josh and Dave, but she will not feed into any of it. She says they are on their own. They have no insider information from me, so everything they ever say would be already public knowledge. Basically, Brianna will be the verification for any speculated rumors or conspiracies. She will deflect or defend Zach in moments people try to pry at the relationship and details during it, ability to discuss general breakup. She then said, I am not told one lie ever, and it's baffling to me, the brain dead little army of men that so clearly women too, that blindly follow their leader because he makes songs for them about being bad boys, lol. For those of you confused, my ex posted screenshots of our texts where I'm being nice, lol, this morning at 7 a.m. He also commented on TikToks about me last week. I'm simply responding to him attacking me. I want nothing to do with this man. I don't know why he's crashing out. Texts he posted were from our breakup. I have had him blocked since then. Okay, going to work now. One last thing, I'm not taking the bait, and please stop DMing me to expose him. The proof is literally in the pudding. I don't need to relive my trauma for the sake of online entertainment. Like I said, from day one, I shared my experience that I thought would be helpful for other women, and I'll continue to honor that. What I went through is not drama or tea. I nearly ended my life. I am finally happy and free of the hold he had on me, and I will not be giving an open invitation to that dark cloud back into my life. I was offered $12.9 million to stay quiet. I was presented options on what I could choose. I chose none because I have morals. End of story. I'm so sick of this ish. I don't know why he's crashing out. Maybe it was the bikini pics. LOL for real though. End of story from me. And then she ended with this photo of Justin Bieber that says, it's not clocking to you. So that is what Brianna had to say in response to Zach coming out and posting their screenshots of their text messages. The whole thing is just such a mess. I don't know why he necessarily posted that, but this whole thing is just as messy as when they first broke up. But let me know what you guys think about all of this in the comments. I love you guys so much, and I will talk to you in the next video. Bye, guys.